The accidental engineer.
It was the depths of the economic recession, and in Seattle, I had a pretty hard time finding a job. I thought that I was just going to show up to Seattle and, I was like an entitled 22-year-old or whatever. And I thought that Seattle was going to just open its gates and be like, here's, here's all these rad jobs or whatever. And I got there and I found that to not really be the case. I had worked in delivery before. I'd been a delivery driver. So I ended up getting a job doing delivery. I was a delivery driver for vegan donuts, and I worked in the middle of the night. So I would drive all over Seattle. I had a key ring with like 100 coffee shops, keys on it, and I would sneak into places and drop off donuts in the middle of the night. And anyway, I really didn't like this job. I literally got robbed in the middle of the night doing this job. And Seattle's a very expensive city, and I don't know. So I was really kind of just rethinking what I wanted to be doing. And meanwhile, I had some friends in Seattle who were studying computer science and going to the University of Washington, and they were graduating and getting pretty sweet jobs that seemed engaging and seemed like they were making pretty good money and stuff like this. So kind of seeing their example, like I had actually considered going to school for computer science, but decided against it. And I didn't, before that, I didn't ever really see it as possible for me to just like get into this field. But having friends who were doing it and seeing them doing it, as well as like, I did some research. So I looked at the BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. If I remember correctly, they came out with a report in like 2008 that projected the next 10 years or something of different professions. And for software engineering, it was like, this is going to be like unprecedented demand and not nearly enough people to fill it. And so these things started to kind of come together in my head. And like I said, I got robbed in the middle of the night delivering donuts. And that really made me, I would say that was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. And I was like, why don't I do this? Like, why don't I try becoming a programmer, engineer, whatever?
For more, visit us on iTunes or our website at theaccidentalengineer.com.